Capeville clearance. Good morning. Air Portugal 6257 ready for pushback at Alpha 4.
Air India 1812 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Air Portugal 6257 cleared for pushback. Capeville ground. Air Portugal 6257 ready to taxi. Air Portugal 6257 taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville Tower, good morning. Tame 1310 is on approach. Tame 1310 cleared to land runway 35 right.
Capeville clearance. Good morning. Alaska 6547 ready for pushback at Bravo 1. Alaska 6547 cleared for pushback.
Capeville ground. Air India 1812 taxi to gate Alpha 4.
Capeville ground. Alaska 6547 ready to taxi. Alaska 6547 taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville Tower. Air Portugal 6257 ready for takeoff runway 35 right. Air Portugal 6257 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Air India 1812 continue taxi.
Capeville ground. Tame 1310 taxi to the gates. Tame 1310 taxi to gate Bravo 1. KLM 2700 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Capeville ground. Air India 1812 with you.
Air France 2365 cleared for pushback.
Capeville Tower. Alaska 6547 ready for takeoff runway 35 right. Alaska 6547 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Air France 2365 taxi to runway 35 right. Air France 2365 hold position. Air France 2365 continue taxi.
Capeville clearance. Good morning. Ural 7459 ready for pushback at Bravo 2. Ural 7459 cleared for pushback.
Capeville ground. KLM 2700 taxi to the gates. KLM 2700 taxi to gate Charlie 1.
Capeville ground. Ural 7459 ready to taxi. Ural 7459 taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville Tower. Good morning. Sky 4216 is on approach. Sky 4216 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Capeville clearance. Good morning. Spinnaker 8021 ready for pushback at Alpha 5.
Capeville Tower. KLM 2700 request to cross runway. KLM 2700 continue taxi. Capeville ground. KLM 2700 with you.
Ural 7459 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Air France 2365 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right. Spinnaker 8021 taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville clearance. Good morning. Air Austral 5167 ready for pushback at Alpha 3. Air Austral 5167 cleared for pushback.
Alaska 3620 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Capeville ground. Sky 4216 taxi to gate Alpha 5.
Capeville ground. Air Austral 5167 ready to taxi. Air Austral 5167 taxi to runway 35 right.
Sky 4216 continue taxi.
Spinnaker 8021 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Asiana 3084 clear to land runway 35 right.
Capeville ground Sky 4216 with you.
Capeville clearance. Good morning. Hainan 90885 ready for pushback at Bravo 3. Hainan 90885 cleared for pushback. Capeville ground, Alaska 3620 taxi to gate Alpha 3.
Capeville clearance. Good morning. Air Austral 2623 ready for pushback at Bravo 5. Air Austral 2623 cleared for pushback.
Asiana 3084 taxi to gate Bravo 3.
Capeville Tower, Alaska 3620 request to cross runway. Alaska 3620 continue taxi.
Air Austral 2623 taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville ground, Alaska 3620 with you.
Capeville Tower. Good morning. Volaris 1630 is on approach. Volaris 1630 cleared to land runway 35 left.
US Air 8445 cleared for pushback.
Capeville Tower, Air Austral 2623 ready for takeoff runway 35 right. Air Austral 2623 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capeville ground, US Air 8445 ready to taxi. US Air 8445 taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville clearance. Good morning. Japan Air 90853 ready for pushback at Bravo 4.
US Air 8445 continue taxi.
Japan Air 90853 cleared for pushback. Capeville ground, Volaris 1630 taxi to gate Alpha 1. Japan Air 90853 taxi to runway 35 right.
Air Asia 8598 clear to land runway 35 left. Capeville clearance. Good morning. Asiana 8431 ready for pushback at Charlie 3.
Terra 9030 cleared to land runway 35 right.
Volaris 1630 continue taxi. Capeville ground, Volaris 1630 with you.
US Air 8445 cleared for takeoff for runway 35 right.
Japan Air 90853 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Asiana 8431 taxi to runway 35 right. Capeville clearance. Good morning. Transnorth 9369 ready for pushback at Charlie 2.
Capeville Tower. Good morning. Spinnaker 7762 is on approach. Spinnaker 7762 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Capeville ground, Air Asia 8598 taxi to the gates.
Capeville Ground, Terram 9030, requesting taxi to the gates.
Korean 4032 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Air Asia 85908 taxi to gate Bravo 5.
Transnorth 9369 cleared for pushback. Iroquois 7489 cleared for pushback. Capeville Tower Oceana 8431 ready for takeoff runway 35 right. Oceana 8431 cleared for take. Off runway 35 right.
Capeville Tower Air Asia 85908 request to cross runway. Air Asia 85908 continue taxi. Capeville Ground Air Asia 85908 with you.
Capeville Ground Transnorth 9369 ready to taxi.
Terram 9030, taxi to gate Alpha 2.
Capeville clearance. Good morning, FedEx 3525 ready for pushback at Charlie 4. FedEx 3525 cleared for pushback.
Capeville Ground Korean 4032 taxi to the gates.
Capeville Ground Spinnaker 7762 requesting taxi to the gates.
Terram 9030, hold position.
Capeville Tower, good morning. Alitalia 5176 is on approach. Alitalia 5176, clear to land runway 35 left.
Terram 9030, continue taxi.
FedEx 3525 taxi to runway 35 right.
Tame 1311, cleared for pushback.
Korean 4032 taxi to gate Charlie 2.
Capeville Tower, good morning. Terram 4406 is on approach. Terram 4406 cleared to land runway 35 right.
Tame 1311, taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville clearance. Air India 1813 ready for pushback at Alpha 4. Air India 1813 cleared for pushback.
Finnair 8878 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Capeville Tower FedEx 3525 ready for takeoff runway 35 right.
Air India 1813 taxi to runway 35 right.
Spinnaker 7762 taxi to gate Alpha 4. Capeville Tower Spinnaker 7762 request to cross runway.
Capeville Tower, good morning. Dynasty 3262 is on approach. Dynasty 3262 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Tame 1311, cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
FedEx 3525 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Terram 4406 taxi to gate Bravo 4.
Capeville Ground Alitalia 5176 requesting taxi to the gates.
Spinnaker 7762 continue taxi.
Capeville Ground Finnair 8878 taxi to the gates.
Capeville Tower, good morning. Eva 1740 is on approach.
Capeville Ground Korean 4032 with you.
Alitalia 5176 continue taxi.
Air India 1813 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capeville Ground Alitalia 5176 with you.
Spinnaker 7762 hold position.
Eva 1740 clear to land runway 35 right.
Finnair 8878 continue taxi.
KLM 2701, taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville Tower, good morning. Aegean 5572 is on approach.
Spinnaker 7762 continue taxi.
Aegean 5572 clear to land runway 35 left.
Capeville Ground Finnair 8878 with you.
Dynasty 3262 taxi to gate Charlie 1.
Capeville Tower, good morning. Azure 6336 Mayday Mayday Mayday.
Dynasty 3262 continue taxi. Capeville Ground Dynasty 3262 with you. Capeville clearance Sky 4217 ready for pushback at Alpha 5.
Eva 1740 requesting taxi to the gates.
Capeville clearance Yama 3085 ready for pushback at Bravo 3.
Eva 1740 taxi to gate Charlie 4.
Capeville Tower, KLM 2701, ready for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capeville Ground Aegean 5572 taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Capeville Tower, Aegean 5572, request to cross runway. Aegean 5572, continue taxi. Capeville Ground, Aegean 5572 with you.
Capeville Clearance, Alaska 3621, ready for pushback at Alpha 3.
KLM 2701 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Asiana 3085 cleared for pushback.
Alaska 3621, cleared for pushback.
Sky 4217 cleared for pushback.
Capeville Ground, Asiana 3085 ready to taxi.
Alaska 3621, taxi to runway 35 right.
Sky 4217 taxi to runway 35 right.
Asiana 3085 taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville Tower. Good morning. Lufthansa 1594 is on approach.
Asiana 3085 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Lufthansa 1594 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Capeville Tower. Good morning. Egypt Air 3442 is on approach.
Sky 4217 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Alaska 3621, cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Egypt Air 3442 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Capeville Tower. Good morning. Air Transat 9448 is on approach. Air Transat 9448 cleared to land runway 35 left. Volaris 1631 taxi to runway 35 right. Capeville Ground, Lufthansa 1594, taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Capeville Tower, good morning. Iroquois 7710 is on approach. Iroquois 7710 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Capeville Ground, Egypt Air 3442 taxi to gate Alpha 3.
Capeville Tower, Lufthansa 1594, request to cross runway. Capeville Tower. Good morning. Sky 1910 is on approach. Capeville Ground, Lufthansa 1594 with you. Sky 1910 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Terra 9031 taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville Ground, Air Transat 9448 taxi to the gates.
Etihad 2938 clear to land runway 35 right.
Lufthansa 1594 continue taxi. Volaris 1631 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capeville Ground, Egypt Air 3442 with you. Air Asia 85909 taxi to runway 35 right.
Air Transat 9448 continue taxi.
Capeville Ground, Iroquois 7710 taxi to gate Alpha 2.
Capeville Ground, Air Transat 9448 with you. Capeville Ground, Sky 1910 taxi to the gates.
Capeville Tower, Air Asia 85909 ready for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capeville Tower, Iroquois 7710 request to cross runway. Iroquois 7710 continue taxi.
Air Asia 85909 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capeville Ground, Iroquois 7710 with you. Terra 9031 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Etihad 2938 taxi to gate Bravo 5.
Capeville Tower, Sky 1910 request to cross runway. Sky 1910 continue taxi.
Capeville Tower. Good morning. Air Austral 1770 is on approach. Air Austral 1770 cleared to land runway 35 right.
Capeville Ground, Sky 1910 with you.
Terra 4407 taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville Tower, good morning. Spinnaker 9710 is on approach. Spinnaker 9710 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Capeville clearance. Finnair 8879. Ready for pushback at Charlie 3.
Korean 4033 cleared for pushback.
Finnair 8879. Cleared for pushback.
Capeville Tower, Terra 4407, ready for takeoff runway 35 right.
Singapore 3862 clear to land runway 35 left.
Korean 4033 taxi to runway 35 right.
Terra 4407, cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Finnair 8879. Taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville Ground, Air Austral 1770, requesting taxi to the gates. Capeville Tower, good morning, Berlin 1254 is on approach.
Finnair 8879. Continue taxi.
Berlin 1254, cleared to land runway 35 left.
Alitalia 5177 cleared for pushback.
Spinnaker 7763 cleared for pushback.
Alitalia 5177 taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville Tower, good morning, Transnord 8132 is on approach. Transnord 8132, cleared to land runway 35 left.
EVA 1741 cleared for pushback.
Capeville Ground Dynasty 3263 ready to taxi.
Spinnaker 7763 taxi to runway 35 right. Capeville Tower, good morning, Dynasty 4902 is on approach.
Capeville Ground, Singapore 3862 taxi to the gates.
Dynasty 4902 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Capeville Ground, Spinnaker 9710 requesting taxi to the gates.
Capeville Tower, good morning, Kenya 4332 is on approach.
Dynasty 3263 taxi to runway 35 right.
Alitalia 5177 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Finnair 8879. Cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Kenya 4332 clear to land runway 35 left.
Korean 4033 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Spinnaker 7763 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right. EVA 1741 taxi to runway 35 right.
Air Austral 1770, taxi to gate Alpha 4.
EVA 1741 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capeville Ground, Berlin 1254, taxi to the gates.
Dynasty 3263 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Singapore 3862 taxi to gate Charlie 1.
Aegean 5573 taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville Ground, Transnord 8132, taxi to the gates.
Capeville Ground, Dynasty 4902 taxi to the gates.
Spinnaker 9710 taxi to gate Bravo 4.
Berlin 1254, taxi to gate Bravo 2. Transnord 8132, taxi to gate Charlie 2.
Capeville Tower, good morning, KLM 4002 is on approach.
Singapore 3862 continue taxi.
KLM 4002 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Capeville Ground, Singapore 3862 with you.
Dynasty 4902 taxi to gate Charlie 3. Aegean 5573 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capeville Ground, Kenya 4332 taxi to gate Bravo 1.
Capeville Tower, Spinnaker 9710 request to cross runway. Spinnaker 9710 continue taxi.
Capeville Tower, Berlin 1254, request to cross runway. Berlin 1254, continue taxi. Transnord 8132, continue taxi. Transnord 8132, continue taxi. Capeville Ground, Berlin 1254, with you. Capeville Ground, Transnord 8132, with you.
Dynasty 4902 continue taxi.
Capeville Ground, Spinnaker 9710 with you.
Iroquois 7898 cleared to land runway 35 left. Capeville Ground, Dynasty 4902 with you.
Kenya 4332 continue taxi. Capeville Ground, Kenya 4332 with you.
Capeville Ground, KLM 4002 taxi to the gates. KLM 4002 requesting taxi to the gates. KLM 4002 taxi to gate Charlie 4.
Capeville clearance. Lufthansa 15 905, ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
KLM 4002, continue taxi. Capeville Ground, KLM 4002 with you.
Egypt Air 3443 cleared for pushback.
Lufthansa 1595, cleared for pushback. Capeville Ground, Lufthansa 1595, ready to taxi.
Capeville Ground Egypt Air 3443 ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 1595, taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville Ground, Iroquois 78908, taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Egypt Air 3443 taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville Tower, Iroquois 78908, request to cross runway. Iroquois 78908, continue taxi.
Capeville Tower. Good morning. Etihad 6468 is on approach.
Capeville Ground, Iroquois 78908 with you.
Capeville clearance. Air Transat 9449 ready for pushback at Bravo 3. Etihad 6468 cleared to land runway 35 right.
Capeville Tower, good morning. Tame 2480 is on approach. Tame 2480 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Air Transat 9449 cleared for pushback.
Etihad 2939 cleared for pushback.
Capeville clearance. Sky 1911 ready for pushback at Alpha 5.
Capeville clearance. Iroquois 7711 ready for pushback. Alpha 2.
Air Transat 9449 taxi to runway 35 right.
Etihad 2939 taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville Tower Egypt Air 3443 ready for takeoff runway 35 right.
Lufthansa 1595 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Egypt Air 3443 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Etihad 2939 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Air Transat 9449 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Iroquois 7711 taxi to runway 35 right.
Sky 1911 taxi to runway 35 right. Etihad 6468 taxi to gate Bravo 3.
Capeville Ground, Tame 2480 taxi to gate Alpha 2.
Yellow cab 7102 clear to land runway 35 left.
Capeville Tower, Tame 2480 request to cross runway. Tame 2480 continue taxi.
Capeville Tower, good morning. Inter 6324 is on approach. Inter 6324 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Sky 1911 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Iroquois 7711 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capeville Ground, Tame 2480 with you.
Capeville clearance. Air Austral 1771 ready for pushback at Alpha 4.
Capeville Tower. Good morning. Philippines 8780 is on approach. Philippines 8780 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Air Austral 1771 cleared for pushback. Capeville Ground, Air Austral 1771 ready to taxi.
Capeville Ground Yellow Cab 7102 taxi to gate Alpha 3.
Air Austral 1771 taxi to runway 35 right.
Inter 6324 taxi to gate Alpha 4. Capeville Tower Yellow Cab 7102 request to cross runway. Oceana 1964 clear to land runway 35 left. Capeville Ground Yellow Cab 7102 with you.
Capeville Ground, Philippines 8780 taxi to gate Alpha 5.
Capeville Tower Inter 6324 request to cross runway. Inter 6324 continue taxi. Capeville Ground Inter 6324 with you.
Capeville Tower. Good morning. Arabia 4774 is on approach. Arabia 4774 cleared to land runway 35 left. Air Austral 1771 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Philippines 8780 continue taxi. Capeville Ground. Philippines 8780 with you.
AirAsia 1520 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Spinnaker 9711 cleared for pushback.
Capeville Ground, Asiana 1964 taxi to the gates. Singapore 3863 cleared for pushback.
Spinnaker 9711 taxi to runway 35 right.
Berlin 1255 cleared for pushback.
Capeville clearance. Dynasty 4903 ready for pushback at Charlie
1964 requesting taxi to the gates.
Capeville Ground. Berlin 1255 ready to taxi.
Dynasty 4903 cleared for pushback.
Berlin 1255 taxi to runway 35 right.
Kenya 4333 cleared for pushback.
Spinnaker 9711 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Singapore 3863 taxi to runway 35 right.
Transnord 8133 cleared for pushback.
Dynasty 4903 taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville Tower. Good morning. FedEx 3466 is on approach. FedEx 3466 cleared to land runway 35 right.
Capeville Tower, Asiana 1964 request to cross runway.
Berlin 1255 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right. Transnord 8133 continue taxi.
Asiana 1964 continue taxi.
AirAsia 1520 requesting taxi to the gates.
Capeville Ground, Asiana 1964 with you.
Indonesia 90426 cleared to land runway 35 right.
Capeville Tower, Kenya 4333 ready for takeoff runway 35 right.
Arabia 4774 taxi to gate Bravo 5. Arabia 4774 continue taxi.
Capeville Tower. Good morning. Air France 5250 is on approach. Air France 5250 cleared to land runway 35 right.
Capeville Ground. Arabia 4774 with you.
KLM 4003 taxi to runway 35 right. Capeville Tower. AirAsia 1520 request to cross runway.
Capeville Ground. FedEx 3466 taxi to the gates.
AirAsia 1520 continue taxi.
FedEx 3466 requesting taxi to the gates. FedEx 3466 taxi to gates Charlie 3.
Capeville clearance. Aeroplane 789er ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
Capeville Tower. Good morning. Azores 7770 is on approach. Azores 7770 clear to land runway 35 left.
Iroquois 789er cleared for pushback.
Kenya 4333 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Iroquois 789er taxi to runway 35 right. Dynasty 4903 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Singapore 3863 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capeville Tower. Good morning. Eva 1718 is on approach. Eva 1718 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Transnord 8133 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Kestrel 1124 cleared to land runway 35 left.
KLM 4003 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Air France 5250 taxi to gate Charlie 2. Etihad 6469 cleared for pushback.
Capeville Ground. Azores 7770 taxi to the gates.
Capeville Tower. Good morning. Air Asia 1308 is on approach. Air Asia 1308 cleared to land runway 35 right.
Azores 7770 taxi to gate Bravo 1.
Etihad 6469 taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville Ground Eva 1718 taxi to the gates.
Capeville Tower, Iroquois 789er ready for takeoff runway 35 right.
AirAsia 1520 clear to land runway 35 right.
Eva 1718 taxi to gate Charlie 4.
Capeville clearance Tame 2481 ready for pushback at Alpha 2. Tame 2481 cleared for pushback.
Capeville Tower. Good morning. Berlin 1812 is on approach. Berlin 1812 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Eva 1718 continue taxi.
Capeville Ground. Air Asia 1308 taxi to the gates.
Capeville Ground Eva 1718 with you.
Capeville Ground Kestrel 1124 requesting taxi to the gates.
Capeville Tower. Good morning. Indonesia 90426 is on approach.
Iroquois 789er cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Etihad 6469er cleared for takeoff runway 35 right. Indonesia 90426 cleared to land runway 35 right.
Capeville Tower Azores 7770 request to cross runway.
Tame 2481 taxi to runway 35 right.
Air Asia 1308 taxi to gate Bravo 4.
AirAsia 1520 taxi to gate Bravo 3.
Azores 7770 continue taxi.
Kestrel 1124 taxi to gate Alpha 1. Kestrel 1124 continue taxi.
Capeville Ground Azores 7770 with you.
Capeville Ground Kestrel 1124 with you.
Capeville Ground Berlin 1812 taxi to gate Alpha 2. Capeville Ground, Indonesia 90426 taxi to the gates.
Capeville clearance yellow cab 7103 ready for pushback at Alpha 3.
Tame 2481 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capeville Tower. Good morning. Alitalia 6060 is on approach. Alitalia 6060 clear to land runway 35 left.
Indonesia 90426 taxi to gate Bravo 3.
Capeville clearance Inter 6325 ready for pushback at Alpha 4.
Capeville Tower. Good morning. KLM 90856. Mayday, Mayday, Mayday.
Capeville Tower. Berlin 1812 request to cross runway. Berlin 1812 continue taxi. Capeville clearance Philippines 8781 ready for pushback at Alpha 5. Capeville Ground Berlin 1812 with you.
Capeville Ground Alitalia 6060 requesting taxi to the gate.
Yellow cab 7103 cleared for pushback. Inter 6325 cleared for pushback.
Philippines 8781 cleared for pushback.
Asiana 1965 cleared for pushback. Capeville Ground Yellow cab 7103 ready to taxi. Inter 6325 taxi to runway 35 right. Yellow cab 7103 taxi to runway 35 right.
Philippines 8781 taxi to runway 35 right.
Asiana 1965 taxi to runway 35 right.
Alitalia 6060 taxi to gate Alpha 3. Alitalia 6060 continue taxi.
Arabia 4775 cleared for pushback.
Capeville Ground Alitalia 6060 with you.
Capeville clearance FedEx 3467 ready for pushback at Charlie 3. Aeromexico 5160 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Arabia 4775 taxi to runway 35 right.
Alitalia 6060 hold position.
Capeville Ground FedEx 3467 ready to taxi. FedEx 3467 taxi to runway 35 right.
Europa 4980 clear to land runway 35 left. Alitalia 6060 continue taxi.
Arabia 4775 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Philippines 8781 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Inter 6325 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Finnair 7226 cleared to land runway 35 right.
Asiana 1965 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right. Yellow cab 7103 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Air France 5251 taxi to runway 35 right. Capeville Tower. Good morning, Azores 7770 is on approach.
Capeville Tower FedEx 3467 ready for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capeville Ground Europa 4980 taxi to the gate.
Azores 7770 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Europa 4980 taxi to gate Bravo 5.
Korean 6360 clear to land runway 35 left.
FedEx 3467 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right. Aeromexico 5160 taxi to gate Alpha 4.
Finnair 7226 taxi to gate Charlie 3.
Singapore 6680 clear to land runway 35 left.
Capeville Tower Aeromexico 5160 request to cross runway. Aeromexico 5160 continue taxi. Capeville Ground Aeromexico 5160 review.
Capeville Ground Azores 7770 taxi to the gates. Air France 5251 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capeville Tower good morning. Finnair 6986 is on approach. Finnair 6986 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Azores 7770 taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Capeville Ground Korean 6360 taxi to the gates.
Europa 4980 continue taxi.
Air Asia 1520 clear to land runway 35 right.
Azores 7770 continue taxi.
Capeville Ground Europa 4980 with you.
Easy 4746 cleared to land runway 35 right.
Capeville Ground Azores 7770 with you.
Korean 6360 taxi to gate Charlie 2. Korean 6360 continue taxi. Capeville Ground Korean 6360 with you.
Air Asia 1309 taxi to runway 35 right.
Singapore 6680 taxi to gate Charlie 1. Singapore 6680 continue taxi.
EVA 1719 taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville Ground Singapore 6680 with you.
Finnair 6986 taxi to gate Charlie 4.
Air Asia 1309 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capital clearance Kestrel 1125 ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
Kestrel 8312 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Air Asia 1520 requesting taxi to the gates.
Indonesia 90427 cleared for pushback.
Easy 4746 taxi to gate Alpha 5.
Swiss 8948 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Capeville Ground Finnair 6986 with you.
Air Asia 1520 taxi to gate Bravo 4.
EVA 1719 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capeville clearance Berlin 1813 ready for pushback at Alpha 2.
Capeville Tower good morning JetBlue 3570 is on approach.
Indonesia 90427 taxi to runway 35 right.
JetBlue 3570 clear to land runway 35 left.
Capital Ground Kestrel 1125 ready to taxi.
Capeville Ground Berlin 1813 ready to taxi.
Kestrel 1125 taxi to runway 35 right.
Indonesia 90427 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right. Berlin 1813 taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville Ground Kestrel 8312 taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Swiss 8948 taxi to gate Alpha 2.
Capeville Tower Kestrel 8312 request to cross runway. Kestrel 8312 continue taxi. Capeville Ground Kestrel 8312 with you.
Capeville Tower Swiss 8948 request to cross runway. Swiss 8948 continue taxi.
Capeville Ground JetBlue 3570 taxi to gate Bravo 1.
Capeville Ground Swiss 8948 with you. Capeville Tower Berlin 1813 ready for takeoff runway 35 right.
JetBlue 3570 continue taxi.
Kestrel 1125 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capeville Ground JetBlue 3570 with you. Capeville Tower good afternoon Vueling 4876 is on approach. Vueling 4876 clear to land runway 35 left.
Berlin 1813 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capeville clearance Alitalia 6061 ready for pushback at Alpha 3. Alitalia 6061 cleared for pushback. Capeville Ground Alitalia 6061 ready to taxi. Alitalia 6061 taxi to runway 35 right. Capeville Ground Vueling 4876 taxi to gate Alpha 3. Capeville Tower ruling 4876 request to cross runway. Ruling 4876 continue taxi. Capeville ground ruling 4876 with you. Capeville Tower Alitalia 6061 ready for takeoff runway 35 right. Alitalia 6061 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capeville clearance, Finnair 7227, ready for pushback at Charlie 3.
Iroquois 3356 clear to land runway 35 left.
Capeville clearance, Aeromexico 5161, ready for pushback at Alpha 4.
Finnair 7227, cleared for pushback.
Aeromexico 5161, cleared for pushback.
Capeville ground, Finnair 7227, ready to taxi. Finnair 7227, taxi to runway 35 right.
Aeromexico 5161, taxi to runway 35 right.
Europa 4981 cleared for pushback.
Capeville Tower, good afternoon. Air India 7662 is on approach. Air India 7662 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Europa 4981 taxi to runway 35 left.
Capeville ground Iroquois 3356 taxi to gate Alpha 4.
Capeville Tower, good afternoon. Iberia 7894 is on approach. Iberia 7894 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Korean 6361 cleared for pushback.
Azores 7771, cleared for pushback.
Capeville Tower Iroquois 3356 request to cross runway.
Aeromexico 5161, cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capeville Tower, good afternoon. Asiana 7584 is on approach. Asiana 7584 cleared to land runway 35 right.
Finnair 7227, cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capeville ground Iroquois 3356 with you.
Capeville Tower, good afternoon. Singapore 6620 is on approach. Singapore 6620, cleared to land runway 35 left.
Korean 6361 taxi to runway 35 left.
Azores 7771, taxi to runway 35 left.
Air Asia 1521 taxi to runway 35 left.
Capeville clearance, easy 4747, ready for pushback at Alpha 5.
Capeville ground, Singapore 6681, ready to taxi.
Capeville ground, Finnair 6987, ready to taxi.
Capeville Tower Europa 4981 ready for takeoff runway 35 left.
Air Asia 1521 continue taxi. Capeville ground Air Asia 1521 with you.
Capeville ground Iberia 7894 taxi to the gates.
Capeville ground Air India 7662 requesting taxi to the gates.
Europa 4981 cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
Singapore 6681, taxi to runway 35 left.
Finnair 6987, taxi to runway 35 left.
Capeville Tower good afternoon. KLM 7928 is on approach.
Asiana 7584 taxi to gate Charlie 1.
Easy 4747, taxi to runway 35 left.
Singapore 6620, taxi to gate Charlie 2.
Capeville Tower, Finnair 6987, ready for takeoff runway 35 left. Finnair 6987, cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
KLM 7928 clear to land runway 35 left.
Easy 4747, continue taxi. Air India 7662, continue taxi. Capeville ground, easy 4747 with you. Capeville ground, Air India 7662 with you.
Iberia 7894 continue taxi. Capeville ground Iberia 7894 with you.
Singapore 6620, continue taxi.
Air Asia 1521 cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
Capeville ground, Singapore 6620 with you.
Capeville Tower, good afternoon. Diversity 6094 is on approach.
Iberia 7894 hold position.
Aegean 2902 clear to land runway 35 right.
Dynasty 6494 cleared to land runway 35 right.
Kestrel 8313 taxi to runway 35 left.
Malaysian 006 clear to land runway 35 right.
Kestrel 8313 continue taxi.
Capeville Ground, Swiss 8949 ready to taxi.
Singapore 6681 cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
KLM 7928 requesting taxi to the gates. JetBlue 3571 taxi to runway 35 left.
Iberia 7894 continue taxi.
Easy 4747 cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
Capeville Tower, good afternoon. Aegean 2172 is on approach.
Swiss 8949 taxi to runway 35 left.
Capeville Tower, good afternoon. Super Green 7774 is on approach. Super Green 7774 cleared to land runway 35 right.
Azores 7771 cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
Aegean 2172 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Aegean 2902 taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Capeville Tower, good afternoon. Turkish 8528 is on approach. Turkish 8528 cleared to land runway 35 right.
Dynasty 6494 taxi to gate Charlie 3.
Capeville Tower JetBlue 3571 ready for takeoff runway 35 left.
Malaysian 006 taxi to gate Bravo 4.
KLM 7928 taxi to gate Charlie 4. Capeville Tower KLM 7928 request to cross runway. KLM 7928 continue taxi. Capeville Ground KLM 7928 with you.
Air India 1206 cleared to land runway 35 right.
Super Green 7774 taxi to gate Alpha 2.
Vueling 4877 cleared for pushback.
Capeville Ground Aegean 2172 requesting taxi to the gates.
KLM 7928 hold position.
Capeville Tower, good afternoon. Europa 7258 is on approach. Europa 7258 cleared to land runway 35 right.
Turkish 8528 taxi to gate Bravo 3.
KLM 7928 continue taxi. Vueling 4877 taxi to runway 35 left.
Aegean 2172 continue taxi. Capeville Ground Aegean 2172 with you.
Capeville Ground, Air India 1206 requesting taxi to the gates. Air India 1206 taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Capeville Ground Europa 7258 taxi to the gates. Europa 7258 taxi to gate Bravo 1.
JetBlue 3571 cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
Capeville Tower Korean 6361 ready for takeoff runway 35 left. Korean 6361 cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
Kestrel 8313 cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
Swiss 8949 cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
Iroquois 3357 cleared for pushback. Iroquois 3357 taxi to runway 35 left.
Vueling 4877 cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
Capeville Tower, good afternoon. WestJet 3868 is on approach. WestJet 3868 cleared to land runway 35 right.
Capeville Tower Iroquois 3357 ready for takeoff runway 35 left. Iroquois 3357 cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
Capeville clearance. Asiana 7585 ready for pushback at Charlie 1. Asiana 7585 cleared for pushback.
Capeville ground WestJet 3868 requesting taxi to the gates. WestJet 3868 taxi to gate Alpha 4.
Asiana 7585 taxi to runway 35 left.
Capeville clearance. Air India 7663 ready for pushback at Bravo 5.
Capeville Tower, good afternoon. EVA 7374 is on approach. EVA 7374 cleared to land runway 35 right.
Air India 7663 cleared for pushback.
Asiana 7585 continue taxi. Capeville ground Asiana 7585 with you.
Capeville ground. Air India 7663 ready to taxi. Air India 7663 taxi to runway 35 left.
Capeville Tower Asiana 7585 ready for takeoff runway 35 left.
Iberia 7895 cleared for pushback.
Capeville Tower good afternoon. Air Asia 1114 is on approach. Air Asia 1114 cleared to land runway 35 right.
Singapore 6621 cleared for pushback.
Iberia 7895 taxi to runway 35 left.
Capeville Tower, good afternoon. Line Inter 8200 is on approach.
Capeville ground. EVA 7374 taxi to the gates.
Line Inter 8200 cleared to land runway 35 right.
Asiana 7585 cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
Singapore 6621 taxi to runway 35 left.
Capeville Tower, good afternoon. Korean 11902 is on approach. Korean 11902 cleared to land runway 35 right.
EVA 7374 taxi to gate Charlie 2.
Capeville clearance. Dynasty 6495 ready for pushback at Charlie 3.
Capeville Tower. Air India 7663 ready for takeoff runway 35 left.
Aegean 2903 cleared for pushback.
Air Asia 1114 taxi to gate Bravo 5.
Malaysian 4007 cleared for pushback.
Capeville ground. Dynasty 6495 ready to taxi.
Line Inter 8200 taxi to gate Alpha 5.
Aegean 2903 taxi to runway 35 left.
Dynasty 6495 taxi to runway 35 left.
Capeville Tower, good afternoon. Air France 1338 is on approach.
Singapore 6621 cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
Air France 1338 cleared to land runway 35 right.
Iberia 7895 cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
Capeville Tower, good afternoon. Lion Enter 4280 is on approach.
Air India 7663 cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
Malaysian 4007 continue taxi.
Lion Enter 4280 clear to land runway 35 right.
Capeville ground. Malaysian 4007 with you.
Korea 11902 requesting taxi to the gates.
Capeville Tower, good afternoon. Thai 1366 is on approach. Thai 1366 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Super Green 7775 taxi to runway 35 left.
KLM 7929 taxi to runway 35 left.
Air India 1207 cleared for pushback. Air Asia 3500 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Dynasty 6495 continue taxi. Capeville ground. Dynasty 6495 with you.
Aegean 2173 taxi to runway 35 left.
Turkish 8529er taxi to runway 35 left.
Capeville Tower, good afternoon. FateX 3480 is on approach. FateX 3480 clear to land runway 35 right.
Air France 1338 taxi to gate Charlie 1.
Capeville clearance. Europa 7259 ready for pushback at Bravo 1.
Air India 1207 taxi to runway 35 left.
Capeville Tower, Aegean 2903, request to cross runway.
Capeville Tower, Malaysian Hill 007, ready for takeoff runway 35 left.
Lion Enter 4280, taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Korean 11902, taxi to gate Charlie 3.
Capeville Tower, good afternoon. Iroquois 2382 is on approach. Iroquois 2382 cleared to land runway 35 right.
Aegean 2903, continue taxi.
Thai 1366 taxi to gate Bravo 4.
Capeville Ground, Aegean 2903 with you.
Malaysian Hill 007, cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
Capeville Tower, good afternoon. Iroquois 902 is on approach.
Thai 1366 continue taxi.
Iroquois 902 clear to land runway 35 right.
Capeville Ground Thai 1366 with you.
KLM 7929 cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
AirAsia 3500, continue taxi.
Turkish 8529 continue taxi.
Capeville Ground, AirAsia 3500 with you. Air India 1207, continue taxi.
Capeville Ground Turkish 8529 with you.
Capeville Ground, Air India 1207 with you.
Super Green 7775, continue taxi. Korean 7778, cleared to land runway 35 right.
Berlin 2614 clear to land runway 35 right.
Capeville Ground Super Green 7775 with you. Capeville Ground Europa 7259 with you.
FadeX 3480 taxi to gate Charlie 4.
Capeville Tower Aegean 2173 ready for takeoff runway 35 left. Aegean 2173 cleared for takeoff runway 35 left. Europa 7259 cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
Iroquois 2382 taxi to gate Alpha 2.
Dynasty 6495 cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
Aegean 2903 cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
Iroquois 902 requesting taxi to the gates.
Turkish 8529 cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
Air India 1207, cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
Super Green 7775 cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
WestJet 3869, cleared for pushback.
Capeville Ground Korean 7778 taxi to the gates.
Capeville Ground Berlin 2614 taxi to the gates.
WestJet 3869, taxi to runway 35 left.
Korean 7778 taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Berlin 2614 taxi to gate Bravo 1. Iroquois 902 taxi to gate Alpha 3.
Capeville Tower, WestJet 3869, request to cross runway. WestJet 3869, continue taxi. Capeville Ground, WestJet 3869 with you.
Spinnaker 4042 cleared to land runway 35 right.
EVA 7375 cleared for pushback.
WestJet 3869, cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
Capeville Ground EVA 7375 ready to taxi. EVA 7375 taxi to runway 35 left.
Capeville Tower, good afternoon. Trans-North 5710 is on approach. Trans-North 5710 cleared to land runway 35 right.
Spinnaker 4042 taxi to gate Alpha 4. Lion Inter 8201 cleared for pushback.
Capeville Tower EVA 7375 request to cross runway.
AirAsia 1115 cleared for pushback.
Lion Inter 8201 taxi to runway 35 left.
AirAsia 1115 taxi to runway 35 left.
EVA 7375 continue taxi. with you.
Capeville Tower, line enter 8201, request to cross runway.
EVA 7375 cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
Line enter 8201, continue taxi.
Capeville Ground Air Asia 1115 with you.
Capeville Ground, line enter 8201, with you.
Speedbird 3314 cleared to land runway 35 right.
Line enter 8201, cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
Trans North 5710 taxi to gate Charlie 2. Capeville Tower Air Asia 1115 ready for takeoff runway 35 left.
Korean 11903 cleared for pushback. Capeville Ground Speedbird 3314 requesting taxi to the gates. Speedbird 3314 taxi to gate Alpha 5. Capeville Ground Korean 11903 ready to taxi.
Air Asia 1115 cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
Capeville clearance, line enter 4281 ready for pushback at Alpha 1. Line enter 4281 cleared for pushback.
Korean 11903 taxi to runway 35 left.
Capeville clearance, Air France 1339 ready for pushback at Charlie 1.
Capeville ground, line enter 4281 ready to taxi.